On some Berninas, there is this small little opening that has a cover on it, and it is for the freehand system that you can have added to these Berninas. Now, what it actually is a unit that allows you to lift and lower the presser foot with your knee. That's that bar that kind of sticks out in front. What's really nice is when you take this machine back to your Bernina dealer, and purchase the accessory, they actually open up this entire machine and install a unit that runs all the way through the top part of the machine, as well as a unit that runs below the machine and attaches to the feed dogs. So when you lift and lower the presser foot with the bar, the feed dogs drop, and that really makes it nice. It gives you a little bit more clearance down below, and let me show you how it actually looks when it's on a machine that has it. Bernina is known for their freehand system, or FHS as it's sometimes called. It will fit right into the opening here and slide right in. Notice it's kind of at a 6:30, 7 o'clock angle, which fits right up against your body. So when you sit and you sit right in front of the needle, this will sit next to your right knee. Now, what's nice about this is it will lift and lower the presser foot. Now, I want you to listen real quick. The foot is up right now. When you slide it all the way over, did you hear the click? That's the release of the presser foot lever in the back of the machine. Hear it again? And then it lowers down. You also are going to notice that when you use this, it lifts the foot up another bit. So it's very high. Plus, the feed dogs have actually lowered, so you kind of get a double amount of distance for extra thick fabrics. Plus, how many times have you been holding something and you don't have room or hands extra to lower your foot down? So it's a great third hand to work with. Now, usually when I use this, I do sew with my left foot. If you sew with your right foot, you tend to start to press down with your right toes and you start to lean, which makes it so it's lifting the foot while you're trying to sew, and then, well, that doesn't work. So you will find that if you do sew with your left foot, you will not sew with your left foot and lift at the same time. It's just like physically impossible to think that way. You tend to do one or the other. So notice that as I'm stopping with the needle in the down position, needle down, I can just lift up just enough to spin my fabric, and my hands stay on the fabric at all times. This is great for applique, large projects, machine quilting when you're working with the entire quilt. And you can get around any project very quickly. It really is a time saver. So if you have it, take some time to practice using it. It is something that really will make life easier when you're done. Now, here's what you want to do when you are done sewing. Go ahead and bring your needle to the up position. When you push your right knee against the freehand system, the foot comes up, but it doesn't lock up. So what you want to do is pull out enough thread so the foot will come back down against the throat plate, and you can then use the thread cutter on the side. Then when you want to start again, all you need to do is just gently lift the foot just enough to slide your fabric underneath. You don't have to hold your threads, and it'll start to stitch for you. And that's how wonderful it is. So we're going to go ahead and set. So again, we bring our needle up to the highest position, lift up the foot, pull your fabric out, let it sit back down on the throat plate, cut your thread. Now, if you do want to have that foot locked up, just go ahead and reach behind your machine and lock it back up. And once again, when you need it off the lift, just push it all the way over and down. It's that simple, but you have to take the time to practice, and don't get discouraged if you don't get it the first couple times. All of us who have had it, we know what it's worth, and it's worth having on your machine at all times. When you go to classes, take it with you, because you'll be done before the rest of the class, because they're going to be still doing this, up, down, up, down. It's really worth having on your machine.